Have you ever stopped to think about how to solve 97% of your life's problems? Problems we create ourselves and problems that other people bring into our lives can steal our time, peace, and serenity. Is there a solution to these challenges that plague us daily? Can we learn to deal with these problems more effectively and calmly? How can we find inner peace in the face of the adversities we encounter? We can train our minds by following the precepts of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has been a guide for many people in search of a more balanced and satisfying life. Stoicism teaches us that the key to happiness lies in learning to deal with what is under our control, namely, our own thoughts and actions. As Seneca said, happiness is achieved when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. This quote highlights the importance of aligning our attitudes with our values and thoughts, essential for achieving true happiness. In this video, we will explore 23 lessons that can fix 97% of your life's problems. I invite you, friends, to watch this video until the end. Your journey of self-transformation begins now. 1. Take responsibility for your life. Taking responsibility for our own lives is one of the most fundamental lessons of Stoicism. This means recognizing that we are the main architects of our destiny, that we have the power to choose how we react to circumstances, and that we are responsible for our actions, choices, and results. Stoics emphasize that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we react to these events. Every challenge, obstacle, or success is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become better. A Stoic quote that reflects this idea is from Epictetus. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. This means that we should focus on what we can control, instead of worrying about things that are beyond our control. Taking responsibility for our own lives gives us the power to choose how we interpret and respond to events, and this is essential for achieving inner peace and personal fulfillment. When we accept responsibility for our lives, we stop blaming others or external circumstances for our problems. Instead, we seek solutions, learn from our mistakes, and move forward with courage and determination. This gives us a sense of autonomy and empowerment, allowing us to shape our own destiny in a meaningful and positive way. 2. Learn to say no. Set boundaries and prioritize what's important to you. Learning to say no is a crucial skill for living a more balanced and meaningful life. Often, we have difficulty setting boundaries because we want to please others or fear rejection. However, saying yes to everything can lead to burnout, resentment, and wasting energy on things that aren't truly important to us. Stoics teach us to value our time and energy and to reserve them for what is genuinely meaningful in our lives. Seneca wrote, "Life is long if you know how to use it," highlighting the importance of choosing carefully how we invest our time. By saying no, we are setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing our needs and goals. This doesn't mean being selfish, but rather being true to ourselves and our values. Marcus Aurelius said, "Your limits are set by you, therefore, make your desires your limits, and turn your back on anything that would disturb you." When we learn to say no, we strengthen our self-discipline and self-esteem. We affirm our worth and respect our own boundaries, allowing us to live according to our principles and goals. By establishing boundaries and prioritizing what is important to us, we create space for personal growth, for the development of more authentic relationships, and for a more meaningful and satisfying life. 3. Learn from mistakes. See mistakes as opportunities for learning and growth. The ability to learn from mistakes is one of the most valuable skills we can cultivate in our journey through life. Stoics teach us that mistakes are not failures, but opportunities for learning and growth. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is a fundamental perspective for dealing with mistakes. Instead of focusing on the failure itself, we should focus on how we can learn and grow from it. When we make a mistake, it's important not to blame ourselves excessively, but rather to reflect on what we can learn from the situation. Each mistake offers valuable insights about ourselves, our abilities, and our choices. As Seneca said, "A man who makes a mistake and doesn't correct it, makes another mistake. Learning from mistakes also helps us develop resilience. The more challenges we face and overcome, the stronger we become. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Adversity is the means by which greatness is recognized." By facing mistakes as opportunities for growth, we are strengthening ourselves to face future challenges with more confidence and determination. Additionally, learning from mistakes helps us cultivate humility. Recognizing our shortcomings makes us more humble and allows us to grow as individuals. As the proverb goes, pride keeps us in place, but humility makes us grow. Therefore, instead of fearing mistakes, we should embrace them as a natural part of the learning process. Each mistake is an opportunity to become better versions of ourselves, and it is through this process that we achieve true personal growth and fulfillment. 4. Develop problem-solving skills. Find practical solutions to the challenges you face. Developing problem-solving skills is essential for effectively dealing with life's challenges. Stoics teach us to approach problems in a practical and rational manner, seeking solutions that are within our reach. First and foremost, it's important to clearly define the problem we are facing. As Seneca said, "A man who suffers before it is necessary, suffers more than is necessary." Identifying the problem clearly and objectively allows us to better understand its nature and take steps to solve it. Once the problem is identified, we should seek practical and realistic solutions. It's important to focus on things we can control and take action accordingly. As Epictetus stated, "Just some things are within our control, others are not." Focusing our efforts on what is within our reach allows us to find viable and effective solutions. Another important Stoic principle is the virtue of courage. Facing problems head-on, without fear, allows us to overcome them with determination and inner strength. As Seneca said, "Courage is the first of human qualities, because it is the quality that guarantees the others." Furthermore, we should cultivate a mindset of continuous learning. Every challenge we face offers us the opportunity to learn and grow. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." It's important to remember that solving problems does not mean we won't face more challenges in the future. Challenges are a natural part of life, and it is through problem-solving that we grow and strengthen ourselves. As Seneca said, "Difficulty strengthens the mind, while pleasure accommodates and weakens it." Therefore, instead of fearing problems, we should see them as opportunities for growth and personal development. 5. Focus on what you can control. Direct your energy towards what is within your reach and accept what you cannot change. Focusing on what we can control and accepting what is beyond our control is a fundamental lesson of Stoicism. It helps us direct our energy towards what truly matters and find inner peace amidst adversities. Epictetus, one of the key Stoic philosophers, emphasized the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. He said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." This quote reminds us that we cannot control external events or others' actions, but we can control our own choices, attitudes, and perceptions. When we focus on what we can control, we can act more effectively and make wiser decisions. For example, we can control our reactions to situations, our decisions on how to handle challenges, and our commitment to learning and growing. Accepting what we cannot change does not mean resignation or passivity, but rather acknowledgement of reality. As the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius said, "You allow every moment that you're in to be what it is. That way, it won't hold power over you." By accepting what we cannot change, we can learn to deal with situations more calmly and rationally. Therefore, by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, we can find greater serenity and effectiveness in all areas of our lives. This helps us face challenges with courage and live with more wisdom and contentment. 6. Create a healthy routine. Establish a daily routine that promotes your health and well-being. Creating a healthy routine is essential for promoting balance and well-being in all areas of life. Just as the Stoics valued discipline and order, a well-structured routine can provide the necessary foundation to deal with the challenges of daily life and maximize our potential. Seneca, the famous Stoic philosopher, said, "Life, if well lived, is long enough." This quote reminds us of the importance of living each day consciously and meaningfully, and a healthy routine can help us with that. A healthy routine may include habits such as waking up early, exercising, eating nutritious foods, setting aside time to relax and meditate, cultivating meaningful relationships, and dedicating time to activities that bring joy and satisfaction. Establishing a daily routine not only promotes physical and mental health, but also creates a sense of structure and stability in our lives. This helps us face challenges with more calmness and mental clarity, because we know what to expect and have a plan to deal with situations. Moreover, a healthy routine helps us develop positive habits and stay focused on our long-term goals. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, persistence is the path to achievement." By following a consistent routine, we can persevere in our efforts and achieve our goals more effectively. Therefore, creating and maintaining a healthy routine is a powerful way to transform our lives for the better, promoting health, well-being, and success in all aspects. 7. Take care of your physical and mental health. Exercise regularly, get enough sleep, and nurture your mental well-being. Taking care of both physical and mental health is essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. The Stoics understood the importance of maintaining a healthy body and mind to achieve inner serenity and cope with life's challenges. The Stoic philosopher Seneca stated, "Your health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the best friend." This quote highlights the priority we should give to our health, as it is the foundation for well-being and happiness. Regular exercise is an effective way to take care of physical health. Exercise not only strengthens the body but also releases endorphins, chemicals that improve mood and reduce stress. As the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius said, "The exercise of the body is a precept for the mind." Moreover, it's important to get enough sleep to allow the body to recover and the mind to rest. Adequate sleep is essential for mental and emotional health, as it helps regulate mood, consolidate memory, and strengthen the immune system. Taking care of mental health is also crucial. This includes practicing stress management techniques such as meditation and deep breathing, as well as seeking professional help when necessary. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus stated, "We are disturbed not by things, but by the views which we take of them." Therefore, cultivating a resilient and positive mindset is essential for coping with life's challenges. Taking care of our physical and mental health, we strengthen our body, mind, and ability to face life's ups and downs with serenity and balance. 8. Set clear goals, have specific objectives and work towards them. Setting clear goals is essential to guide our actions and give direction to our lives. The Stoics emphasize the importance of having a clear purpose and a direction to follow. Seneca said, If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." This quote highlights the need for clear and defined goals, because without them, we are subject to being carried away by the winds of life, without a definite course. Imagine life as a journey on a ship. If you don't know where you are sailing, any direction will do, and you may end up anywhere. But if you set a specific destination, you can chart a clear course and work diligently to reach it. Setting clear goals helps us focus our efforts and resources on what truly matters. It allows us to identify what is important to us and motivates us to act according to our values and aspirations. Moreover, clear goals provide us with a sense of achievement and progress as we move towards them. This helps us stay focused even in the face of challenges and obstacles that may arise. Setting clear goals, we are taking control of our lives and building the path to the future we desire. As the Roman philosopher Seneca said, "No wind is favorable to the one who doesn't know where he's going." 9. Practice daily gratitude. Appreciate what you have and find beauty in the little things in life. Practicing daily gratitude is a powerful way to cultivate a positive mindset and strengthen our emotional resilience. The Stoics emphasize the importance of being grateful for what we have, even in the most challenging circumstances. Marcus Aurelius said, When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This quote reminds us that each day is a gift and that we should appreciate the simple things in life. Imagine gratitude as a garden you cultivate in your mind. The more you practice gratitude, the more flowers of happiness and contentment bloom in your mental garden. Even in times of difficulty, there is always something to be grateful for, whether it's the beauty of a sunset, the support of a friend, or the opportunity to learn and grow from the challenges we face. Practicing gratitude daily, we begin to notice the blessings surrounding us and value the little things in life more. This helps us maintain a positive perspective even amidst difficulties and makes us more resilient in the face of challenges. Gratitude helps us develop stronger relationships because when we express our gratitude to others, we strengthen bonds of trust and connection. Practicing daily gratitude and let it transform your life, bringing more joy, contentment, and serenity into your daily life. As Epictetus said, only those who have the courage to be thankful for what they have are masters of themselves. 10. Learn to manage stress. Develop coping techniques to deal with stress and anxiety. Learning to manage stress is essential for maintaining balance and mental health amidst life's challenges. The Stoics recognized the importance of cultivating a calm and serene mind even in the face of adversity. Seneca stated, Life is like a ship, the more loaded with thoughts, the easier it sinks. This metaphor reminds us that excessive worries and stress can overwhelm us and emotionally drown us. Therefore, learning to manage stress is like keeping our mental ship light, allowing us to navigate smoothly through life's turbulent seas. There are various techniques we can practice to manage stress, such as meditation, deep breathing, regular physical exercise, and engaging in relaxing activities like reading or painting. These practices help calm the mind, reduce anxiety, and increase our emotional resilience. Additionally, it's important to cultivate an attitude of acceptance toward stress, acknowledging that it's a natural part of life and that we can learn from it. As Marcus Aurelius said, we cannot control external events, but we can control our reactions to them. By adopting this perspective, we can face challenges with more calmness and mental clarity. Learn to manage stress effectively by cultivating healthy habits and developing a resilient mindset. By doing so, you'll be strengthening your ability to face life's challenges with calmness, courage, and determination. 11. Focus on problem solving. Focusing on problem solving is a fundamental skill for overcoming life's challenges. The Stoics teach us to direct our energy towards solving problems instead of worrying about things we cannot control. Epictetus said, We are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. This quote highlights the importance of our perception regarding problems. By shifting our perspective and focusing our efforts on finding solutions, we can effectively face challenges. Imagine yourself as an architect facing a building under construction. When problems arise, such as a cracked wall or an unstable foundation, the architect doesn't panic or despair. Instead, they analyze the situation, develop a plan, and work to solve the problems practically and efficiently. Similarly, in our daily lives, when we encounter obstacles, we should act as architects of our destiny. We must identify the challenges, analyze their causes, and seek viable solutions. This may involve searching for new strategies, seeking help from others, or simply accepting that some things are beyond our control. Adopting this problem-solving mindset, we can transform challenges into opportunities for growth and learning. Instead of feeling defeated by problems, we feel empowered to overcome them and move forward with determination and courage. Thus, by focusing on problem-solving, we can transform our lives for the better. 12. Seek help when needed. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, whether from friends, family, or professionals. Seeking help when needed is an attitude of wisdom and courage. The Stoics remind us that we shouldn't try to carry the weight of the world alone, but rather seek support when we need it. Seneca said, There is great strength in recognizing your weakness. This statement reminds us that acknowledging our limitations and seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but of strength and humility. Imagine yourself on a challenging journey through the mountains. Along the way, you encounter a difficult and steep stretch. You realize you cannot face this alone and decide to ask for help from an experienced guide. This guide could be a friend, a mentor, or a trained professional. They offer advice, support, and guidance to help you overcome the obstacles on your path. Similarly, in life, we encounter moments when we face seemingly insurmountable challenges. In those times, there is no shame in asking for help. Friends and family can offer emotional and practical support, while professionals, such as therapists or coaches, can provide specialized guidance. Seeking help when needed, we not only lighten the burden off our shoulders, but also strengthen our bonds with others. It reminds us that we are not alone in this world and that together we are stronger. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. It's an important step in transforming your life for the better. 13. Set healthy boundaries. Know when to say no and protect your time and energy. Setting healthy boundaries is an essential way to take care of yourself and maintain balance in life. The Stoics teach us to value our energy and time, recognizing that both are precious resources that need to be protected. Epictetus said, "Remember that you must behave as at a banquet. Is anything brought around to you? Put out your hand and take your share with moderation. Does it pass by you? Don't stop it. Is it not yet come? Don't stretch forth your desire towards it, but wait till it reaches you." This quote reminds us that it's fundamental to set clear boundaries to ensure that others treat us with respect and consideration. Imagine you have a garden. For it to flourish, you need to tend to it, removing the weeds that threaten to suffocate the healthy plants. Similarly, in your life, you should set boundaries to protect your mental and emotional health. This means learning to say no when necessary, refusing to take on more than you can handle. Just as you wouldn't let someone invade your garden and destroy your flowers, don't let others overstep your boundaries and harm your inner peace. Setting healthy boundaries, you're telling the world that your time and energy are valuable and must be protected. This not only helps you avoid stress and overwhelm, but also strengthens your self-esteem and self-confidence. Being firm in setting healthy boundaries in your life. Don't be afraid to say no when necessary and protect your time and energy. By doing so, you're taking control of your life and transforming it for the better. 14. Be adaptive. Be willing to change course when necessary and adapt to circumstances. The ability to be adaptable is a crucial skill for dealing with life's uncertainties. The Stoics teach us to accept change and adapt to circumstances, knowing that we can't control everything that happens around us. Seneca said, "Life is like a river. Sometimes it sweeps you gently along and sometimes the rapids come out of nowhere." This metaphor reminds us that life is fluid and dynamic, much like a river that follows its course regardless of the obstacles it encounters. Imagine yourself in a boat, navigating a river. You may have a destination in mind, but the river currents can change unexpectedly. Being adaptable means adjusting the sail of your boat according to the wind, changing your course as needed to keep moving forward. When facing challenges or setbacks, instead of resisting or despairing, be like the boat that adapts to the river currents. Be open to new possibilities and solutions, flexible enough to change direction when necessary. The practice of adaptation helps us develop resilience and cope better with life's inevitable changes. By being adaptable, you can turn challenges into opportunities and move forward with confidence and determination. 15. Cultivate healthy relationships. Surround yourself with supportive and inspiring people. Cultivating healthy relationships is essential for emotional and mental well-being. The Stoics teach us about the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who support us and help us grow. Epictetus said, "It is impossible to live a happy life without friends, or almost impossible." This phrase highlights the fundamental need for human connection in our lives. Just as trees need fertile soil and water to grow, we need positive relationships to flourish. Imagine yourself in a garden surrounded by dazzling flowers. Each flower represents a healthy relationship in your life. Some flowers are vibrant and colorful, bringing joy and vitality, while others are more subtle but equally important for the overall beauty of the garden. Cultivating healthy relationships, you are watering the flowers of your emotional garden. These relationships may include close friends, loving family members, or inspiring mentors. They are people who support you in tough times, celebrate your victories, and share your journey. Just as we tend to our garden, we need to nurture our relationships. This means listening attentively, showing empathy, expressing gratitude, and being there in good times and bad. Surrounding yourself with people who encourage, inspire, and support you, you create a network of emotional support that helps you face life's challenges with more confidence and resilience. These healthy relationships not only enrich your life, but also contribute to your overall happiness and well-being. 16. Maintain a positive mindset. Cultivate positive and optimistic thoughts, even in tough times. Maintaining a positive mindset is crucial for facing life's challenges with resilience and determination. The Stoics remind us of the importance of cultivating a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity. Marcus Aurelius said, "Happiness or unhappiness depends on the quality of our thoughts." This quote emphasizes how our thoughts have a significant impact on our life experience. Just as a colored lens can alter the perception of colors around us, our thoughts shape our view of the world. Imagine yourself as a gardener of your own mind, cultivating fertile ground for positive thoughts to flourish. In your mental garden, you plant seeds of gratitude, hope, and resilience. Even amidst storms, you nurture the faith that the sun will shine again. Adopting a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring challenges or denying reality, but rather choosing to focus on what is constructive and uplifting. It's like looking at the sky on a cloudy day and finding beauty in the clouds instead of lamenting the absence of the sun. Practicing gratitude, finding opportunities for growth, and keeping hope alive, you strengthen your resilience and ability to overcome obstacles. A positive mindset not only brightens your own path, but also inspires and uplifts those around you. 17. Learn to forgive. Free yourself from the weight of resentment and anger by forgiving those who hurt you. Learning to forgive is a powerful lesson that allows us to release the burden of resentment and anger, enabling us to move forward with lightness and inner peace. The Stoics teach us that forgiveness is not only a gift to others, but also to ourselves. Seneca said, "Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that caused it." This statement highlights how resentment and anger can corrode our emotional well-being, consuming our energy and harming our mental health. Imagine forgiveness as an act of liberation. It's like letting go of a heavy weight you've carried for so long, allowing it to fall into the river of life and be carried away by the currents. By forgiving, you're not erasing the past but changing your relationship with it, choosing not to let it haunt you anymore. Forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean reconciliation with the person who hurt us. It can be an intimate act of self-care, where we choose to release the burden of the past so we can move forward in peace. It's like casting off the shackles that bind us to a painful past and allowing our soul to fly free. Practicing forgiveness is a journey of self-discovery and healing. As we learn to release the weight of resentment, we make space for love, compassion, and joy in our lives. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So, by forgiving, we allow true happiness to flourish in our hearts. 18. Enjoy the little things in life. Find joy in simple and everyday moments. Appreciating the small things in life is a powerful way to find joy and gratitude in everyday life. The Stoics teach us to find beauty and meaning even in the simplest things, valuing each moment as a precious gift. Epictetus said, "The first and best victory is to conquer self." This highlights how finding joy in the little things is a victory over dissatisfaction and the constant pursuit of more. Imagine life as an intricate tapestry, made of small threads of precious moments. Each smile, each ray of morning sunlight, each warm hug is like the colorful threads weaving the beauty of our existence. By cherishing these simple moments, we are weaving a tapestry of gratitude and joy in our lives. Appreciating the little things also helps us maintain a healthy perspective, even in tough times. When we face challenges, we can find comfort and hope by remembering the simple things that bring us joy. It's like lighting a candle in the darkness, finding light and warmth even in the darkest moments. Allowing ourselves to appreciate the little things, we cultivate a mindset of abundance and gratitude. As Seneca said, life is like a dice game. If each person's position is determined by luck, it's not possible to make a change for the better. Thus, by finding joy in the little things, we are making a change for the better in our own life experience. So, open your eyes to the beauty around you. Enjoy the smell of coffee in the morning, the warmth of the sun on your face, the sound of a child's laughter. Each moment is an opportunity to find joy and gratitude, turning our daily life into a journey of wonders. 19. Be resilient, adapt to changes and overcome challenges with determination. Resilience is an essential quality for dealing with life's challenges. The Stoics teach us that we are capable of facing any adversity when we cultivate a resilient mind, capable of adapting and growing in the face of difficulties. Marcus Aurelius said, "The tree that falls makes more noise than the forest that grows." This reminds us that, although adversities may be loud and challenging, it's our ability to grow and recover that truly matters. Imagine yourself as a sturdy oak tree, deeply rooted in the ground. When life storms blow, you bend but do not break. Instead, you strengthen with each gust of wind, developing deeper roots and a sturdier trunk. Being resilient doesn't mean being immune to pain or suffering, but rather being able to face them with courage and determination. It's like a boat sailing in rough seas. It may be tossed by the waves, but it doesn't sink. Instead, it adjusts its sails and keeps moving forward, even in the worst storms. Resilience also helps us find opportunities for growth in difficulties. As Seneca said, "What throws us down strengthens our resolve." Every challenge we face makes us stronger and wiser if we're willing to learn from it. So, be like the resilient oak, flexible and strong. Don't fear life's storms, but embrace them as opportunities to grow and strengthen. With resilience, you can overcome any challenge and reach great heights on your journey. 20. Be grateful for life's lessons. Acknowledge that even difficult moments can hold valuable lessons. Gratitude is a powerful tool for transforming our perspective on life. The Stoics teach us that even in the darkest moments, we can find reasons to be grateful. Imagine yourself as a traveler walking along a rugged trail. The road may be filled with rocks and obstacles, but with every step, there's something to appreciate. Sometimes it's the beauty of the surrounding landscape, other times it's the company of a fellow traveler. Even when we face storms, there are precious lessons to learn. Epictetus reminds us, it's impossible to begin to learn that which one thinks one already knows. This means that by recognizing that there's always something new to learn, even in the most challenging situations, we open our minds to grow and develop. Gratitude helps us find light even in the densest darkness. It's like lighting a candle in a dark room. Even if the darkness seems overwhelming, a small ray of light can illuminate the entire space. So, even in the toughest moments, be grateful for the lessons life teaches you. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, learn, and become stronger. By practicing gratitude, you transform your outlook on life and find a constant source of hope and inspiration. 21. Practice self-acceptance. Accept yourself as you are, with all your qualities and imperfections. Self-acceptance is like finding an oasis of peace in the desert of self-criticism and perfectionism. Imagine yourself as a gardener tending to your own garden. You accept each plant, from the luscious to those with a few wilted leaves. You know that each one plays its part in the beauty of the garden as a whole. The Stoic Epictetus reminds us, don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do, and you will have a serene life. This teaches us to accept things as they are, including ourselves. Self-acceptance doesn't mean becoming complacent or resigned, but rather recognizing our flaws and qualities realistically and constructively. By practicing self-acceptance, you allow your journey to be one of self-discovery and personal growth. Like the gardener who admires each flower in their garden, learn to appreciate the complex beauty of your own nature. From this place of acceptance, you can cultivate genuine confidence in your abilities and serenity in the face of life's inevitable imperfections. 22. Live in the present moment. Be present here and now and enjoy each moment. Living in the present moment is like sailing on a river, flowing gently with the current of life. Imagine yourself in a boat, navigating a tranquil river. You're not worried about what lies ahead or lamenting what's left behind. Instead, you're fully immersed in the experience of the river, feeling the sun warm your skin and hearing the gentle murmur of the water. The Stoic Seneca reminds us, life is too short to be occupied with anything other than living well and justly. This means we should focus on the present, as it's the only moment we truly have control over. Living in the present moment doesn't mean ignoring the past or neglecting the future, but rather fully appreciating the now. When we're truly present, we can savor life's small joys and deal with challenges more effectively. Living in the present moment, you free yourself from worries about the past and anxiety about the future. Instead, you find yourself in a state of flow, where your mind and body are aligned, allowing you to experience the fullness of life here and now. 23. Be the author of your own story. Observe the course of life events and make the best choices. Being the author of your own story is like taking the helm of a ship in a vast and unknown ocean. Imagine yourself as the captain of your own ship, navigating the seas of life. You're not adrift, subject to the whims of fate, but rather taking the reins and determining the course you want to follow. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, the things that are within our power are by nature free, unrestricted, unhindered, but those that are outside our power are weak, dependent, restricted. This means we have the power to influence the course of our lives by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. Taking control of your own story means making conscious and responsible decisions. You are the architect of your destiny and have the power to shape your life according to your values and goals. Being the author of your own story, you acknowledge that you have the power of choice in every situation. You're not a victim of circumstances, but an active agent who can create your own path. So, observe the course of life events with clarity and discernment. Make wise choices and align your actions with your deepest values. Take responsibility for your own life and become the hero of your own journey. In this journey, we've explored 23 lessons that can fix 97% of your life's problems. These lessons remind us of the importance of cultivating serenity, wisdom, and self-discipline to deal with the challenges we encounter. As Socrates said, happiness is the absence of inner conflict. This quote highlights that many of our problems arise from internal conflicts, and finding inner peace is crucial to solving most external problems. My friends, I invite you to join this community, where we seek deeper understanding and ever-growing wisdom. Share your thoughts, for it is through dialogue that we strengthen the foundations of our collective development. Your contribution is valuable, and together we can learn and grow even more.